I have gained a lot of growth from this VR project about chemistry lab. For example, I learned a lot of interactive logic of VR controller, such as the detection of grab and ray, and how to make cool shader liquid wave effects, and fire extinguisher spray and water drop particle system effect, and various collider detection in 3D environment. I also learned that trigger detection and collision detection are two different methods. This brings a lot of fun and challenges to the project development. At the same time, in the acid-based neutralization and fire extinguisher modules, I also learned the technique for detecting particle collisions and how to adjust particle parameters, textures, and materials within the particle system to match the needs of our project. The water drop particle effect initially appeared poorly defined, but after applying the correct textures and materials, the effect improved dramatically with clearer edge. These improvements greatly enhanced the visual quality of our project. Due to the lack of suitable methods and mismatched online resources like Unity assets, the fire extinguisher couldn't interact properly, and the monitor screen model display video content outside its frame. To solve these issues, I spent a lot of time to piecing together a model using Unity's 3D objects like cube, sphere, or cylinder. For example, I fixed the fire extinguisher in place and used the stacked cubes to define the monitor's borders and display area. This project taught me a lot about building a VR project from scratch. I became much more comfortable working with different Unity 3D modules and figure out how to make them work together. Along the way, I learned how to create features I needed by combining building tools or some external resources, which really boosted my confidence in solving technical challenges. For example, when something didn't work as expected, like the controller interaction or particle effects, I spent time troubleshooting, experimenting, and testing until I found a solution. I also got better at using Unity's particle system to fine-tune things like textures and materials to create exactly the look and feel I wanted. It wasn't always easy, but it was super rewarding when things finally worked. The project wasn't just about improving my technical skills, it was also about learning to adapt and solve problems. Whether it was fixing the fire extinguisher's nozzle or figure out how to simulate Z-axis rotation in the acid-based module. I learned how to break down problems in the Unity and think outside the box to get results.
Hi, I'm Wan Chi-ho, being one of the member of Group Summer, which developed VR Laboratory in the given VR project. During the progress of our development, we have faced many issues in the cooperative efforts, and luckily, we managed to figure them out to present our VR Laboratory as a good end of this semester. First of all, our group had problems in deciding our direction of the project. The first idea popped in our meeting discussion was VR Classroom or Laboratory, VR Kitchen, and VR Pet. We went for the VR Kitchen in the beginning and realized that our knowledge of making this project work is not sufficient to promote aims and objectives of an education project. In here, we had some internal conflict and the four of us held different opinions. It was a great result that we resolved the problem together and changed to a more suitable topic. In this progress, chance to experience the real experience simulating the workplace. As a software developer or software engineer, we always need to have more communication with designer and clients to work out the project on deciding direction, language, tools, and special features. Another great result of this academy project is that I have learned a lot through setting the technical skills up during the development. Neither of us had experience in VR and Unity, so that experience is like red hole to us. However, I have learned many more skills in the progress, such as the basic of dimension, scaling, placement in XYZ axis in the Unity. I also chance to learn how to look for VR assets online and input them. The modification of the assets or the plugin is also important, as we have want to make them more suitable to our use case with a chemistry laboratory. In the project, we made realization on the pouring of liquids, which are basically the interactive animation of elements. I also learned the setting to make interaction over items on hold, which demonstrate in the remote controller of the television. None of the control can be done without understanding the concept of collider, rigid body, and scripting. This is a great problem I have overcome by watching YouTube tutorials. For me personally, I had experience in using Autodesk Revit for civil engineering. I will stick to the mindset of creating and acting as Autodesk Revit during the application of Unity, which caused me problems. However, when I start to adapt to the logic of Unity, it was a bonus for me as the perspective view, the controls, and the asset in Unity, which we can call family in Revit, are really interesting for me. Especially when we integrate sound effect to the project. The immersive experience brought a great impact to me when the fire just popped into my face. In conclusion, while there are many challenges throughout the development, I still feel the knowledge in learn is worthy as it grows my interest in 3D and gaming. All of the technical issues I also want to thanks to my roommate Xia, which is a creative game freak who is really passionate and fast learner to share with me.
Hello everyone, today I'd like to share with you the growth I gained from learning Unity and how I enhance the immersive experience of virtual scenes through multimedia elements. First, I want to talk about audio design. In a game of virtual reality scenery, audio is a very important element that not only provides feedback to users but also greatly enhances immersive. While learning Unity, I focus on the using audio source component and scraping the oscillate sound effect with the evident in the scenes. For example, when a user completes a task and hear a reward sound, this immediate feedback can give the user a sense of accomplishment. Other experience is that when the user targets a water pouring event, I can place some of water following the adjust the thermometer to make the sound effect more realistic. Through those practices, I deeply feel the important role sound design in enhance the authenticity of virtual scenes. Let's come to the video process part. While learning university, I also explore how to use the video player companies to combine video with the virtual scenes by mounting video field to screen model and adjust the playback parameter. I was able to synchronize the video in the scenes with the user interaction. For example, in a VR experience, when the user touches the remote control, the corresponding display will automatically play relevant video content, and this dramatic interaction can make the scenes more vivid. In addition, I studied how to optimize video loading and playback performance to ensure the smooth experience in complex senses. Through this practice, I not only learned how to use the audio and video in Unity, but also understand the importance of details design to user experience. A real and immersive sense is often inspirable for delicate sound design, and virtual feedback. When audio and video are combined with the user behavior, they can lead to a seamless interactive experience, which is the biggest takeaway from my learning process. Looking back on this learning experience not only gave me a deeper understanding of adding multimedia capability to Unity, but also made me more comfortable in turning my creative idea into high-quality interaction experience. This skill not only laid a solid foundation for my future VR development, but also made me realize that the possibility of combining VR technology with realities. That is all. Thank you.
As a beginner in Unity 3D, I decided to share my experience creating a VR chemistry label project. The goal of this project was to create a safe and engaging virtual environment for learning chemistry. Project features 5 main functions: introduction, label equipment, application simulation, propulsion owner operation, application with fire extinguisher usage, and educational video. Though I'm new to this, I overcame numerous challenges and gained valuable insight along implementing equipment integration as a VR project. Users needed to select, pick up, and operate label equipment using controls. For a beginner like me, Unity's physical system and the VR integration tools were a new concept by referring to Unity official documentation and communicators. I learned how to use clusters and triggers to make objects respond to user integration. Additionally, using blocks like the XR integration toolkit simplified the implementation of integration logic, simulating chemical expressions. Features like the acid, base-reaction, and pseudo experiments required realistic chemical effect. For example, when pseudo reacts with water, it should generate bubbles and flames. We are also allowing the use of fire extinguisher. I used this solution is that I used the Unity project system to create effects like flames and bubbles. I also wrote scripts to control real-time changes, such as solution, color, rotation, and the replication speed, making the expressions like as realistic as possible.